Oh, alright then. Welcome in. How are we? How's everyone doing? Okay, so today's going to be a bit 50-50. I was going to do Destiny 2, but decided I was going to do Final Fantasy, and I would wait until the next day to do Destiny. Maybe I'll play Destiny tomorrow. It depends how my day is set out to be. Tomorrow for me is technically I planned on, and I use the word technically in the most loosest form, to not stream, to actually take a day. Because I want to get the house sorted out and do some chores, other things. You know, I had kind of planned on being on a bit earlier as well, but some things happened. Some silly things. I managed to crash my car, technically. It wasn't planned. The roads were very, very wet. Went around a roundabout, lost traction. And instead of basically putting my foot down and regaining traction, I decided to brake, so I spun out and I flew off the road. And landed in a ditch under a dike. So, shite happened. Scar's fine. Bit of body damage, alright, because I managed to clip an electrical pole, but I am perfectly fine. The car still runs. But that's how my day started. My luck has not been fantastic. So it's just something I'm gonna have to go with. But that's about the most of it. For today, plan-wise, I have one major plan. And that is me doing the Final Fantasy XIV Purity Test. That is the major plan. I might do a small bit of leveling on the Blue Mage once that's done. I'm not planning for it to be an overly long stream, but things happen. I procrastinate, ADHD takes over, and I decide to go and do other things. But for the moment, the main plan is to do the Purity Test. Now, I haven't done this before. I have seen it being done once or twice, but I haven't paid overly too much attention to the questions. So, because I haven't paid too much attention to the questions, I figured, fuck it, I would do it myself. It might be funny. It might not be funny. I would probably see myself as the most bland, innocent player possible. I don't think I've done anything. I don't think there are things that I have done. I don't think there are things that I have not done. So hopefully that'll be a bit more fun. Also, I've changed how the music runs on the stream. I have moved back to Pretzel because the last Final Fantasy stream sorted out my own playlist on Spotify. Didn't go too well. Lots of copyright music apparently that I wasn't aware of, which were flagged. A lot more, well, between Twitch and on YouTube. So yeah, we've sidelined that. So we'll go with good old Pretzel. Hopefully that does things a bit better. So if the music is a bit loud, let me know. If the music is a bit too quiet, also let me know, because can't have either or. I would like it in the middle if possible. Granted, I'll know at the end of the stream. Everyone has their own preference, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, I will say before we do any of that, I may just have a quick run around on 14 and just grab a few things. Check a few things out. Might have a look at the glamours, and then we'll do it. Kind of gives everybody a moment or two to kind of settle in. Once everyone's settled in, then we'll do it, because it'll be funnier that way. But happy Saturday to you all. Hopefully none of you have had to go to work or anything. Hopefully you're all at home, comfortable in your pajamas. Especially if the weather's shite, because the weather's shite here at the moment. I will get back to Destiny. If I stream tomorrow, I will do Destiny 2, if I do stream. Just so we can finish it off, because I was quite liking the campaign. The final shank, or the final shame. I'm about to say the final shank. I don't think there is an expansion called the final shank. But for the final shape, yeah, I'll finish it. I was really enjoying it. It was a good expansion. It was a good campaign anyway. I don't know if it's a good expansion, but it's at least a good campaign. Ooh, actually, while I'm here, quest is not available yet. Oh, I don't remember what it wanted me to get. They wanted me to get something. What did you want me to get? My Blue Mage thing's here. I need to get Glower from the Orm Vale. Required to complete the level 50 Blue Mage quest, the Real Folk Blues. God damn it! I'm probably going to need help with that. Oh, I'm going to have to level up like crazy. Question is, I need to sort out how I'm going to solo level. Because I don't have a leveling partner at the minute. Her shelf is away and won't have a new PC till after Tuesday. Don't really want to be putting the Blue Mage on hold for too long. Granted, there's other things I can do. There's a lot of other things I can do. But for the moment, I want to sort out my glamours and such. I want to sort out my glamours and my retainers. But yeah, I'm going to be taking this as kind of chill. Chill and easy going. Also have to look at my portraits, because I haven't touched my portraits in a long time. Which kind of figures. I'm not a big selfie person, so why would I be a selfie person in game? Let's grab all these. More rings. The other part is as well, I should probably go and sort out my venture tokens, because I don't actually... I'm starting to run out, but I have a crap ton of PvP tokens I can probably go and use. So I might as well go doing that as well. First things first, I do not have an eye patch for the Blue Mage. In fact, I don't think I even have proper amounts of... Well, I'm not going to be grabbing gear for the Blue Mage. I'll wait until I hit like level... Until I hit cap, and then I might go through glamours a bit more for him. Just so he actually has them. But I do need an eye patch. I need an eye patch for almost everyone. That is the one contingent from the backstory that I have to go and stick to. Don't have to stick to it, but I want it because it's funny. I need actual eye patches, not monocles and other jazz. Just to see what I have. Preferably one I can use across my other healers. I already have you. You don't look great. Yeah, so we'll do a few bits and then I'll go and I'll do the purity test. As I said, I'm going to figure out how to solo level the mage as well to fill that in. Come on, I just need an eye patch. Eye patches aren't difficult. Why are you being difficult? Eye mask would be cool if I could colour it, but I can't colour it. I will say after everything, the one annoying thing though is that I think I'm after getting I must have rubbed my hand across nettles while trying to put a latch under the car. because my fingers are really fucking itchy and tingling. And I have sensitive skin as it is. Minimizel top hat. Min missile? I can't fucking pronounce that. Minimizel. God damn it, am I gonna have to go and use the goat skin one? I already have it. If I go and press a blue. Alright, look, you know what? I said I was going to go and get some more Venturer Seals anyway. So maybe if I just go and have a Ponder. There might be some level 1 stuff. I can't imagine there's going to be an eye patch, but it's worth a look. It's worth a gander at least. Because I am not in my arse. Am I going onto the mug store looking for a fucking eye patch? I am not spending money. That sounds like a giant frivolous waste of time. Trophy. I don't. Not for trophies. Here we are. I'll do gear first, just because. Publican gear? Maybe you have something? Horns. Treats. Okay, nothing for head. Nate Allegan? Anything from you? No? No. Genyo, maybe. Also a no. 12 gear. Oh, you're for all level 60s and stuff, so I can't. Yeah, this is where you're going to start going down the level wise. So that's not going to work much either. Yeah, and you're all level 50 as well. It was worth a quick look. The look has failed. Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing. Nope. That's fine. Wait, others should be coming up. Here we are, miscellaneous. I bought all the ballroom stuff and everything, haven't I? I have. I have bought everything apart from the faded stuff. But I don't know how to use the faded stuff. And the housing items. Don't really need the housing or items. Don't think I need tells just yet. I'm going to need to grab something eventually, but just not yet. Glamour prisms. Oh, I'll grab a few more of you, actually. Didn't realize how few I had. I thought I had a lot more glamour prisms. We'll grab 50. Chris Wings. Nope. Venture! Boom. There we are. Perfect. There we are. I've all the venture tokens I could ever need for a long time to come. Oh, I don't have any accommodations. Wolf Collar doesn't have anything, and there is no... Oh, Universal Gear. Oh, I don't have any... Hey. Half mask. Another half mask. Tactical hood. Tactical hood. Yes, there's nothing in you either. Damn. I think I already bought out everything here as well. Yeah, I have. Again, everything except the furniture stuff, which is fine. I'll just go with the eye patch I already have. Right, teleport me home, sweet home. And then I'll figure out what classes I actually need to go through. There are some caster hats that come with eye patches. But we're only level 40, so none of them are going to cover me at this moment in time until we level them up. Fucking hand is real itchy. Yes, retire to the inn. Do I have enough paint? Have I got enough dye? Have I got enough to cover this? Because that's another fucking thing to go over. And a glamour, probably on. Oh, you're not on. Okay, Blue Mage. Blue. Venus Bard. No, not all. Blue Mage. Oh, weapon. Yeah, no, I haven't got a weapon. Okay, hats. Be a bit easier if I went off and actually got myself. Though I suppose the blue cloth would be too bad. How we doing, Penny? Happy Saturday to you. I hope your Saturday's going more than, or better than mine. I'd say more than mine. How's your day doing? Okay, so the idea of eye patch. See, that's the worst part is I actually lose me hat. I lose the one thing that makes it seem like a blue mage. Oh, you're not even an eye patch, you're an eye mask. What dye am I even using? Royal blue. Have I even got royal blue? Oh, that dyes really nicely. It's not really an eye patch as much as it is a blindfold, though. Just woke up after a long work Friday. Sore but okay. Besides that, going to revise some scripts and do some voice recording for videos next week. I should do that, but I haven't really got anything to... I haven't got anything recorded to do anything with. There is the Destiny stream. I might record the purity test when I do it in the next half an hour or hour. Do something with that. But I'll see. My week has been a weird one. I haven't given myself any time to even think of videos. Plus, I'd like to do a guide or something, but I'm going to wait till Dawntrail before I do any more guides, because, let's be honest, Dawntrail is kind of overwriting a lot of us with the extras. So I'll just wait until then. But what have you got in the planner? Ah, see, this is the white fucking thing as well, so that doesn't look cool. Oh yeah, and I can't dye Thancred's fucking bandana. So maybe this is pointless me trying to go through and doing all the everything as eye patches. Yeah, discard changes. For my scholar, though, I would prefer to have an eye patch, actually. I would prefer to have an eye patch on the Scholar. Scholar? Sage. I'm having one of those days, okay? Okay, you're just the circlets of healing. See, I could use that eye patch. I could. I have a Dawntrail preparations you didn't even think of. It's a risk, but I think it's important people make out of game preparations just as much as they're doing in-game prep. No, that is completely true. There is a lot of preparations. Also current job tier before they change over. The preparation one isn't bad. There is a lot of preparations. Now granted, it does highly depend on the content in the video itself and how it differentiates from other people's, but it doesn't matter if content's already out there. It's all down to what is the best video. Your videos are really, really good. You're very good at editing and very good at having the information put forward. And the symbology of open sky music video. Now, when you say the symbology, do you mean the deep meaning of it, or the fact that the entire video is just a basic case of this is now our slice of life arc? Your slice of life arc, except you're all back in the little kiddie stage. And that we're all going to be going through some growing pains again. Oh, I have to do PvP. Could do PvP. I could go with I could go blind sage. See no evil, do no evil. That could work. Maybe if I make it look leathery. Oh, I don't remember what leather I was using. Lone brown. One of you fuckers are lone brown. Okay, you're way too bright. Or, bright, he says. Dark. You're way too dark. Okay, still. Shading's a bit different. Russet. Okay, we're on the same shade form. Cobbled. Ah, better, but you're still looking black. Just a little bit too dark. Chestnut. Chestnut's better. Oh, I didn't think of that. Maybe I'll add that in. But more about the clock set to 7 AM. 7.0 Dawntrail, time to wake up. Bowling pins metaphor. The taco stand is also a metaphor because of the scene setup. They have a great summer. Dad is Yoshi P telling us to enjoy, etc., etc. That's what I mean. It's the whole slice of life thing. And yeah, the 7 AM. It's the exact same of what I was on about with the whole. It's a beach home. It is summer. The skies are very, very, very bright. The tempo of the song itself is more in line with, how would you put it? It's more in line with Japan's tempo style for vacation. And the fact that it is around a kid the whole time. And it's the kid waking up. But yeah, I didn't actually think about the clock that said 7 a.m. and I didn't actually equate that to being 7.0. I may not have been as... observant at the video as much as I thought I was. Or the bowling pins or the taco stand. Where the fuck is the taco stand? Are you on about the actual... Are you on about the actual intro trailer? Because I just thought that was to send home the message of this is, not only is this a new content, this is a completely, or new continent, this is a completely new culture. This is not Eorzea anymore. You're now in Trilo. Torio. I can't pronounce it. There's also the middle segment during the bridge is a song where the band is headbanging in the bedroom. That Who sequence is about a realm reborn to Endwalker. Yeah, the hectic nature, I like that. I like that. Yeah, the whole hectic nature of the story going from a realm reborn all the way to Endwalker, and then boom! Enjoy your summer. To Leo it all. Yeah, fucking... Now, to be fair, I watched the live letter yesterday, and Yoshi did pronounce it 6 different ways. And even the translator fucked it up a lot. So I found that hilariously interesting. But yeah, no, I like the idea that the headbanging scenario during the actual Bridges song itself was just them headbanging the absolute shit out of everything while in the room. It kind of makes more sense now to think of Realm Reborn up to Endwalker. Bowling pins, dreaming metaphor, and dream interpretation. And look, I'm just glad someone is actually doing a video on it because I've seen nothing. I like it when people actually do fresh content, because that for me at this moment in time it's the one thing I'm not overly fond of with Final Fantasy XIV content, and it's why I do MMOs rather than just Final Fantasy. Granted, I do a lot more Final Fantasy than I do everything else, but it's the constant rerunning of content. Like, the only reason I do Final Fantasy XIV guides is because I have watched Final Fantasy XIV guides, and I found all of them to be shit. Like, genuinely, like, regurgitating the same information over and over again in more complicated ways and in too simple ways, and they were just all too difficult to follow. So I was like, why don't I just... If these videos aren't for me, why don't I just make my own videos for me? And hopefully that is a broad spectrum of people as well. Taco stand is towards the end, and if you freeze frame, it's our roadmap for 7.0. Oh, you freeze framed us. I'm a musician at heart, so it was the music I was listening to. I have a lot of prep to do. The only thing is I don't know if I have the time. And obviously time for me is ticking. More and more. Like, I want to get my Blue Mage and my Crafters to level 90. At least, if possible. At least. Right, so how does that look? I hope when they do the second dye channels, I hope these are involved and I can change the bandages. I want them to be brown. Actually, no, it would make more sense if this matched these accents instead. Oh, my gathering crafters are low. They're like level 30. Or level, yeah, 30 or 20. I have them set up so I can start doing the firmament. What are you? You russet, yeah. Let's go lighter again. Chocolate. Actually, the more and more I look at this, the more I don't like it. You know what? Let's just stay in the sage. I'll go and see if I can buy something. Maybe there's something in the higher levels. And you can idle quick synth if you need to step away from the comp for a while to go do something else. They can mention the funny ways of speed leveling crafters, but you know, TOS. I have a Discord. I have no problem with people sharing with that. At least for learning, so I can be aware of these things. You know, I would like to know for educational purposes. Because Poyo did say she would give me a hand, but however, Poyo herself is going to be indisposed for the next couple of days till Tuesday. So there is that. Okay, Sage. See if there's anything I can use, because Black Mage is fine, White Mage is fine, they all have eye patches, at least to educate you on what not to do. Exactly! That's what it's all about. I just want to know what not to do. Because I want to make a crafter's guide, because I'm going to be honest, the crafting guides that everybody has are shite. They're bullshit. They're absolute waste of time. I don't know why any of them made them or what they thought they were doing, because you can try and tell people how to use the firmament and how to set up their macros and everything, but none of them stress how much that you actually specifically need, how necessary the gear itself is for each single step, because at every single step, if you don't have the right level of gear, your macro is worthless. And that annoys the piss out of me. So that means I have to sit there and hand crank it all myself. It took me 3 hours. I think 2 to 3 hours for my fucking... Who was it? Who did I do? Who did I do? Who was it that I just hand cranked? My Weaver. It'd be like 2 hours to sit there and hand crank it. The issue is because of NQ and HQ can be random, you can't exact numbers, but you can get close. Yeah, you can get close, which doesn't... You don't... For a normal person who wants to make it slightly efficient, wants it to be quicker, and wants it to be power level, being normal quality or higher quality doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. The ability is that if everything revolves around macros, you want the macros to be 100% the whole time. Especially in the firmament, where you cannot quick synth those items. That is the other issue. So you have to do it by a macro. Or sit there yourself. Which can be a fucking pain. Any of you guys a eye patch of any sort? No, I don't think any of you are. Chimerical felt Kyohook of healing. What are you? You just oh, you are. You are just a... You are just a priest hat. No, I don't want a monocle. I want an eye patch. There are not enough eye patches. Alright, okay. I want to know. For my own sake. My own mental stability. Where's the Mog Station? The online store. Where is the online store? I need to know. Oh, fuck it. Traffic lights. Okay. Sound. Clearly I needed to fucking prove I'm not a robot. I don't know how many robots would be interested in buying an eye patch. I don't even worry about the firmament. I skipped over that. I just mostly quick synth it. Used macros, the funny crafting ways for science, and just made sure I used food, debuffs, GC engineering manuals for experience boost. Could you run me through that after so? Because I cannot be arsed using the firmament, even though it's supposed to be the quicker method. But the quicker method doesn't matter if you don't have the gear exactly needed. So it swaps it all out and makes it pointless. Costume sets, no. Are the costume sets full costume sets, or did they come in pieces? Head. Oh my god, you can get a beard set, but it's just the beard. You get the beard and the hat. I have the beard and the hat. I didn't realize you could get the beard, but no, that's bullshit. God damn it. Right, so there is no offset. I did have to go back to complete the craft quests and the crystalline mean, but it worked for me. I've done the crystalline. Well, I have the crystalline mean. I do have the crystalline mean in that, because obviously I have to do it for each specific crafter. I forgot you'd gone live. I'm at the Pairs, busy in the kitchen. No worries, Stannis. Thanks for popping in, even though you're spending time with the family. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good time. I'm assuming none of these come with a fucking eye patch. Hat, dress, gloves, boots. God. Yeah, but I don't fucking want a hat. I just want an eye patch. It's all I require. Some costumes are pieces, but the NPC stuff is sometimes one piece, like Mandeville's, and others like Estolia's are different pieces. Oh, is Estolia's a different piece? Oh, wow, you can get fucking Tancred's modish armor. Oh, that comes with the whole thing. Arms, Goskins, even the boots. Scion special issue. Oh, I can get his hair. That's kind of cool. I'd get it for the arms. That's it. That's literally it. And that's the only reason I do it. I haven't bought a single thing off the store at all. Ever. Okay, now it's just bikinis. Wake Doctor's attire. What? Okay, mask, no. The white coat. The coat looks kind of cool. I'll be honest, the coat looks cool. But no. Not why I'm here. Fuck! Right, okay, there isn't any. I tried! I tried and I failed. Mama, forgive me. Okay, I guess I won't be doing any of that. To the monocles and all, but that really doesn't define the idea of being an eye patch. So what's the plan besides the purity test? I don't know. The purity test is the only real plan I have. I think everything else is just me going over my leveling process. I might start trying to solo level the Blue Mage. Maybe. We'll see. Everything's been very unplanned. I've had a bit of a weird day. I've had a very weird day. Okay, I forgot their Mask of Scouting's awesome. More hat and all that. Eye mask, eye mask. Oh, you're a fucking... yeah. Priest hat again. If only I could help. If you were willing to brave Oceania, then I could. Like, I might. You're the second person to say it to me. But technically, we'd both be braving Oceania. Ping be fucking damned. Yeah, okay. This has all been for North. Go somewhere a bit more quiet. That is a really good setup. The hat actually looks really, really good with that. It looks almost exactly like my dancer did for quite a portion of time. Quite a portion of time. I don't like the sage gear. Sage's job gear is fucking weird. Nice boots. I know ping for me isn't as bad, but it's your comfort level. I don't mind going over to, like... The only thing you've done is just jump server. That's about it. How we doing, Elder? Welcome in. I think you're just in time. I have to swap over and do the purity test now. Just get some more coffee into me. Yeah, as I said, it's an unplanned stream. I had planned on being on earlier. No, purity test was only a thing I decided this morning. But unfortunately, when I went about my runs this morning to basically to go off and get food and that to cover me for the weekend, food for the cats and a few other things, I fucking crashed my car. Spun it out, shot it halfway across the motorway. Off a dip in the road. Slapped a fence. Got a caught on an electrical pole. Then couldn't reverse out of the pit I had dug myself into. I was only lucky that when I rang my dad, he wasn't very... Him and my own mother had been only going out to the town next to us to kind of go out for the day, and they were on the way back. And he has a particular job that when he stopped to check the scenery of the situation and give me a bollocking for it in front of spectators, one of his work buddies passed by in a truck. He didn't flag him down, they drove past, and then they came back to stop, and then they joined in to have a laugh, and then realised, oh, I have some pulleys and that in my car, or in the truck. Here, I'll just stick it onto the back of this and we'll drag you out. And I was like, sound. Glad you're safe. I'm shocked if it was as bad as you say that you walked away unscathed. I hadn't a single issue. I stopped. I looked around for a moment, saw the grass on my windscreen, pulled out my vape, had a smoke, rang my dad and said, look, this is just after happening. Is there any chance you could come and give me a hand? Because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. And then I sent a voice note to my partner. Didn't even ring her, just sent a voice note. Just said, replied to her message, and at the end of it went, well, anyway, I'm just replying from a ditch and just wanted to say I'm alright. It'll be a little bit before I reply. I'll let you know if I can pick you up when you get off the ferry at some stage. Talk to you after. The only thing that happened is that I stung my hand on a few nettles trying to look under the car to put on the hook to tow it out. And anyone who knows me well enough knows that I have exceptionally sensitive skin. I have mutant levels of sensitivity on my skin. I could tell you where the wind is coming from. I could tell you in what percentages in the next 30 minutes it's going to start raining. I have that level of sensitivity on my skin. So a nettle is, I can feel this through my nervous system. Every little tinge. That is the only thing I ended up having. I was also lucky, I didn't hit anything. The road just happened to be clear when it happened, so I just flew straight across. That's as bad as it was. If anything, all I can say is, if you end up in a part where you lose control of your car, don't press the brake pedal. The car says fuck you and takes off. But that's really about it. I am on Cerberus, Elder. I am on Cerberus. I'm an EU boy. And Cerberus tends to be where a lot of my streamer friends and Twitch friends and everything were. It's also one of the more populated ones for EU, so I said I'd start here. I was on Twintania at the beginning, but Twintania, there wasn't that many players overall. Limsa was kind of barren at times. I didn't like it. But I'm fine. Right, where is this test? Bring you over. Now, as I said at the start of the stream, I haven't actually looked at this that much. I've seen people do it. I've seen the odd short here or there. But I haven't looked at it. So if I get horribly stuck with something, I can pester you into doing all the heavy lifting. Are you on Cerberus? Have we another EU buddy? Yeah, I should also realise it's not difficult to find out where I am. You can't. The amount of people I've had randomly turn up while streaming, or even in doing videos, that have magically turned up in even even once someone turned up at our guild house and sat next to me. And I got confused and my brain could not articulate the fact that you know exactly where I am. I know you'd only started, but I didn't realize you were on servers. So, has anyone done the purity test? Has anyone looked at the purity test? Fucking hand. I also need to take fucking pretzel rocks off putting songs into chat. It was cool at the beginning when I didn't have much chatter in my chats. But now I realize it just takes up spots. Like, I'm only using it because the Blue Mage stream I did, I got flagged for so many songs and said, nope, not doing that again. I don't want to be muting VODs and anything because the VODs are there for a reason. It's for people just to enjoy at their own pace. I just find it makes it easier. Alright, okay. Finish off the coffee before I do it. Still haven't made any notes. I am highly unprepared for today. It's the 15th, isn't it? Oh, for some of us it's the 15th. Assuming anyone from Oz at this moment in time, it is probably the 16th. Time zones be damned. Ah. Nice. From the get-go, I can see a whole crap ton of parsing and logs talk. So I'm now wondering how much of this is actually going to be pertained to me specifically. May I end up being the most innocent Final Fantasy XIV player there ever was and ever will be. Because I've been a good boy. I've been an innocent boy. Mostly because it's taken me so long to do the actual expansions. I haven't had time to go and do anything else. But we'll see. Maybe I'm not as innocent as I think I am. Maybe I have done some things. Maybe I've not done some things. I thought these questions were going to be a little bit more different, but we'll see how it goes. Was actually trying to relocate my old Final Fantasy XI account a few weeks back when it turned out it was actually a Japanese account, and that's what I get for getting into it when it first came out. So I called my sister who speaks Japanese to help me recover it, but she talked me into Final Fantasy XIV instead. She plays on servers, so that's where I started. Actually enjoying it more than I did Final Fantasy XI. I do want to give 11 a go. I have it there. I have the full complete collection, and there is a 30-day sub on it to use. I just haven't gotten around to it. Mostly I want to see it because a lot of people have spoken a lot about the job systems and that were on it, like Puppet Master and a few others. So I would like to give Final Fantasy XI a go on that basis. Just to see what there was and what there could be. Did Final Fantasy XI have the Necromancer job? I really want the Necromancer job in 14. That would be my go-to magical range if they brought out the Necromancer. I'm hoping this new foray of expansions where it's going outside Eorzea to the other continents that it might be one of the choices. Especially because they've already gone ahead and put down the fog of war across many areas. Granted, there's also the literal center of Eorzea still to go. Welcome back, Penny. It's all good. We all need a donut from time to time. Last time I played it, it was a serious grind to level up enough to unlock other jobs. I imagine it would be a grind. It was a different time. Not to mention it was all fucking mostly turn-based combat. Well, time-based combat. So what about you, Penny? Have you done the purity test yourself, or have you seen it or looked into it? Nope, fantastic. I'm debating whether I want to do the purity test too or not, but just feel like for me, I could focus on other things. Saw Jess do it. I've seen one or two of Jess's fucking goddamn shorts. I've to be fair, his video did pop up this morning and I saved it aside so I could watch it later. Because I haven't seen many of Jess's videos. He's only started popping up on mine recently. I did see Xenosis do a bit of it, but it was on in the background and I kind of clocked out of it. So I want to watch that as well. So basically, what I'm trying to say is I am actually quite fresh to this, so I'm not really sure what's there. I don't know if any of this is going to be relevant to me at all. If anything is going to be relevant. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm not as innocent as I think I am. Maybe this is going to be more in depth than I think it is. I just thought it'd be really funny to do. I'd fail the test, I promise you. Is there a fail to this? Is it possible to fail this? Is there a heathen level score? Can I go from being Jesus the pariah of Final Fantasy to Satan himself? Like, I haven't really done much, so this is just more for the comedy effect. I just want to see how depraved everyone else is. Oh, of course, for the fun of it. That's all I have at the moment is the fun of it. Alright, we'll get into it. I don't know how long this is going to take. If this is a 2-minute thing, 5-minute thing, or if this could take 2 hours. Right, so the only way we're going to find out is if I begin now. So let's start off. Have you ever installed ACT? What's ACT? Clearly I haven't installed it if I don't know what it is, but what is ACT? Oh, ACT in parsing. I don't do parsing in Final Fantasy. I haven't done parsing since World of Warcraft. Actually, the first thing I did when we loaded up World of Warcraft on stream after Christmas was I did a parse. But I've never done a parse in Final Fantasy. I've never found a need to. I can't see my DPS. I don't know what DPS anyone else is doing, so I've never had much reason to check it. I've just got to hope my own numbers seemed big. If you have to ask what ACT is, you haven't used it or installed it. No, it is then. No, it is. Have you ever uploaded a log to FF logs? No, I haven't, and I have no intention of ever doing it. Have you ever felt really good about a certain shiny, colourful number? I've felt really good about some shiny numbers, but is there a specific shiny number I'm supposed to feel good about? What's the certain shiny number? I felt good about my crits. I'm assuming I go with no on this. I'm assuming I go with no. Gold parse. Then no. No, I have not done that. So that doesn't pertain to me at all. Have you ever shamed someone for low DPS behind their back? No, I don't know what my DPS is. I don't know what anyone else's DPS is. I don't know how I could possibly pick. No, I haven't. Like, there are times if you're doing a dungeon, there are times when you know someone isn't doing anything. Like, I have sat there as a samurai and just held for a moment to watch someone and wondered why there's no damage being done. I don't know if that counts as shaming someone behind their back, because I didn't shame them. I just sat there for 2 seconds and went, what the fuck are you doing? Speed up and get it right. I need to go take a piss, please. So, no, we haven't. Have you ever shamed someone for low DPS to their face, non-constructively? Yes. Now, bear in mind, it was the same idea. The idea was someone was deciding in just a normal dungeon, they weren't doing anything. They were just auto-targeting and just clicking a button every now and again and would not do anything about it. And when talked to in a very polite manner to ask them, hey look, do you want to give a hand? I was shot down and I was told that they were doing the best the class could possibly do, to which I may have abruptly and out of place told them, fuck no you are. If you think you are doing fantastic, there's something wrong here, because you're clearly not doing anything. So no, it wasn't constructive. And they were clearly bullshitting. They were trying to do as little as possible and just following the group. But it was really annoying. Have you ever stalked someone's FF logs or tombstone? No. Tombstone? No. I've no need to look at that. Have you ever joined or made a parse party? Pre-mades count? No. No, I haven't. I don't do parses. Have you ever made a parse PF with specific jobs set to benefit your parse? No. Do people do that? Are there people who are specifically making party finder groups with specific jobs just to make their parse better. Like, if I want to do this kind of thing, I'll play ESO or I'll play World of Warcraft if I want really, really big numbers. I don't think parses really matter in Final Fantasy, considering the content itself is mechanic based. I know there's the odd few bits here or there that do have DPS requirements, but I don't think they're parse requirements. I don't think I would even be friendly with someone who specifically spends their entire life creating their Final Fantasy life around a fucking parse. I really don't. Christ, it's like reading a list for World of Warcraft. It really, really is. Have you ever joined or made a parse party with a sandbag? Someone not dealing damage to extend kill time. No! I'm all about that speed. I want in and I want out. I want it done and I want gone. That's what I want. What's parsing? Parsing is essentially where... Parsing is the idea of having a flawless DPS rotation. So the DPS that you can do on your character or your job is the highest it could possibly be, where you could not do any more DPS. That's what parsing is. If you play World of Warcraft at any stage, you'll realize quite quickly that that is the metric to get into anything. What's your DPS? What's your parse? ESO does this as well a lot with dummies. Their parsing is kind of the same, but their parsing is also, what I imagine with Final Fantasy, kind of pointless and less important most of the time. Tanks, healers and DPS all get their own parse tier, and I only know this just by observing. I promise, non-sarcastically, I've never used ACT or parsing. Oh, so ACT is... Does that sound like Action Command Timer or something? Is that what ACT stands for? So ACT itself is actually the mod or plugin for keeping track of DPS. But no, I will probably never use it. I have no reason to use it. I play Final Fantasy because it's calming. If I want stress levels of big DPS, I will go play World of Warcraft and I will go and I will be fucking miserable. If that is what I want. At this moment in time, it's not what I want. Now, I don't expect people to raid with me if this is what they're looking for. That's fine. Everyone needs their own form of enjoyment, and I'm happy for them. They should be able to go and enjoy their things, but I'm not. I'm lazy. I'm getting old. It's why I left WoW. To get into any LFR group, you had to have specific gear scores with achievements. Exactly! Do you remember the days where you had to go and download gear score to find out what your gear score was so people would let you into raids? Because I do. And it was a band of fucking arse. Now, if I was with someone who was using it, out of curiosity, I would ask. Out of curiosity, I would ask. Sounds like a lot of extra work for a game. Seems like adding a lot of unnecessary stress for something that we do for fun. Plus, if you have something like that, it can add a bit of toxicity to everything. A lot of your dungeons and everything would all be based around your fucking DPS the whole time. It can cause a lot of friction. It is better out than in. I don't think there's anything wrong with someone finding out what they can do. But it's when you have to go to the extent of basing the entire game around it, that's when it's an issue. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with knowing your DPS. Some people just want to see if they're good at the game and if they can contribute. I would like to know if I could contribute, but I don't use any of these. In general, the idea of parsing is toxic. Yeah, the idea of parsing is toxic. For what it is used for. Does everybody use it in a toxic manner? No. But it does get used that way. A lot. World of Warcraft being the high reference point here, where getting into raids is almost impossible. What's more important is if you understand and manage mechanics properly. Yes, because the mechanics themselves are what deems you going to pass the fucking raid or content or fail at it. The mechanics are paramount. Know your mechanics first, then work on getting a rotation set for it. Have you ever joined someone's first clear party with parsing as the main? No, I have not. Have you ever blamed someone for ruining your parse? No, because I don't parse. Have you ever refused to raise or do mechanics in order to have a good parse? No! Who's doing that? Why are you denying raising someone just so you can keep your parse going? Clear the content! It's what you're there for. Why? Granted, maybe if all of you have come together to do this specifically as a parse, then yeah, fair enough, I can understand it. But I'm hoping no one has done this with just random people, because that's a dick move. That's a real dick move. Have you ever chatted your co-healer, forcing them to do most/all the healing? Yes. Yes, not on purpose. I've not done it on purpose. I am a shit healer. I have been a shit healer at times. I have improved, but there are times when I am a shit healer. You can look back over any stream I've ever done. Poyo, at times, a lot of the time, has had to do the majority of the healing because she knows what she's doing, and I don't. And I know it goes against me not parsing, but I do end up spending a lot of time just DPSing. Because I've taken the whole idea of the healers being green DPS a bit too far at times. Plus I play Sage, so realistically me DPSing is helping the group because then I'm healing the tanks through that, and I'm also keeping my own health, so you know, I'm doing my main job, I'm keeping the tank alive and I'm keeping me alive. But yes, I have chatted a co-healer more times than I would happily admit. Ugh. Have you ever asked for a reset because you died or didn't crit? No! No, I can get a raise. We can still finish this. I'm down but not out. Please tell me there aren't... Please... I really, really hope that the percentage of the... that it isn't a large percentage of the community that's like this. Again, no problem if there is. That's how they have fun. But I thought Final Fantasy was calm, louche, casual and lazy space. Damn it, I'm gonna have to up my game apparently. Have you ever caused a wipe due to padding on ads or multiple bosses? I don't know what that means. When I mean padding, does it mean just throwing in extra weaves and such? To pad out my DPS rather than paying attention to the mechanics, or what does it mean? They are asking these questions for a reason, because people do these things. I know, and it hurts me. It internally hurts me. And if anything, it doesn't hurt me for the reasons you would expect. I am afraid that I'm going to end up in a parse group by accident, and I'm going to ruin their day, and I don't want to ruin their day or their fun. That is the main takeaway. I don't want to be the person who ruins it for them. So I'm happy I am doing this test now. I don't want to ruin anyone's fun because I'm shite. Have you ever caused a wipe due to padding on... No, I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Have you ever kicked someone from your party finder or left someone's party finder before even entering the instance because you looked at their logs? No, I've never looked at logs. I've not done it. Wait, it's been 1.5 hours and you're still doing it. I was doing some stuff with Glamour and all that first. Before we did that, and I've only just started. That's the longest intro stream in months. Technically, yes. Technically, yes. I have my reasons. I was being lazy. How are you, Poyo? Have you sent off your PC yet? Whatever you were doing. We had a nice little coffee chat. I ran out of coffee. That's how much of a coffee chat I had. I love donuts. Boy, you can help me with some of these things now as well. Now I have you and Penny to fill in the gaps. Have you ever installed 14 Launcher? Quick Launcher? No. What is that? Is that for mods or is it for something else? I'm assuming it's for mods, right? Are we now going on to the modding section? I don't think the parsing section would count as mods. Dalamud. No, I haven't. I don't even know where to begin with that. Have you ever used plugins that decrease ping or make animation lock shorter? No Clippy, 14 Alexander, Reaction. Have you ever used plugins that decrease ping? I need to unpack that for a moment. How can you get plugins that decrease your ping? Dalamud loads faster than the standard Final Fantasy XIV launcher, and yes, it's for installing plugins. Now, I know what Dalamud is, don't you worry. I have a YouTube channel. I get a lot of questions. A lot of questions do pertain to Dalamud. I've yet to actually look up or look at it, but no, I haven't. I've never installed it, I've never used it. I don't use mods. So no. But it's decrease ping. How? No. Is there a way to decrease my ping? Look, I'm just, for educational purposes, you know, it's just something I might want to know. Who knows, for down the line. For educational purposes, obviously. It's not something I'm going to do. I'd just like to know. Have you ever automated crafting? In-game macros don't count. No. 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 Huh. I didn't realize that was something people could do. I think I'm learning more things from this than I was bargaining from. My horizons are broadening. I'm like a pirate who just discovered that there's vastly more islands than there is in my current region, and sometimes a pirate needs to go have a look. Have you ever used auto markers yourself? No, I haven't. At all. Have you ever used a plugin or triggers to call out a raid mechanic for you? No, I haven't. This isn't World of Warcraft. Please add a bonus point if you have the triggers that sound like an anime girl. I don't have these, but now I'm interested. Now I am interested. Can I get anime girl sounds for any other things? Is this something I can look into? Poyo, can you hear the music this time? See, that obviously I know Dalamud from a lot of places, but the thing I get asked about Dalamud the most is for Reshade. I get asked about that so often because most people who end up having problems with Reshade end up explaining that they're using Dalamud. Like, you can use Reshade while using the launcher, but it's not, sometimes you have to fiddle with it a bit, and it causes issues. That's the reason why I know about it the most. I have the zoom hack only for G-posing. I don't have the zoom hack. I've never used a zoom hack. I had it in WoW. And even then it wasn't a hack. It was a literal in-game command you could use. That people didn't realize that the game itself was being limited. Just for, obviously, more screen means more render. So they had it limited, but you could take the limit off. Only for G-posing. I do want some things for G-posing, I think. I would like to get into G-posing. Have you ever used a zoom hack or bought a widescreen monitor purely for 14 rating? No, I have not. I've not used any zoom hacks at all in 14, and I don't own a widescreen monitor. However, I'm not opposed to getting one, but I wouldn't be doing it for 14. I couldn't be arsed, nor could I really Nor can I explain away the financial use of me buying a widescreen TV just for raiding. I couldn't excuse that financial catastrophe. Do you feel like you've had a decent benefit from plugins or triggers in a raid? Whether it was I don't. I'm sorry. I have to say no. You can. I can talk G-posing later / grin. Do. We have talk rooms. In fact, we have a special one. Might use that depending. What about you, Poyer? Are you around for the evening? Have you ever used Splatoon? Not the game, it's a plugin, and if you don't know what it is, it's better you don't. I haven't played the game, so that's first off. Second off, it's better you don't. That just means I'm more curious now. I want to know. I want to know. What is it? Does anyone know? I want to know what this is. This is tickling me funny because this can go two ways. Is it a not safe for work plugin? Again, education purposes. I need to preference this. I would like to know. But yeah, / grin. I would. I want to get into G-posing for the obvious reasons. Splatoon loads raid mechanics before they happen so you know where you need to go. It's cheating. That is cheating, yes. It loads the raid mechanics for you. Jesus Christ. No. That would take the fun out of doing the raid for me. Have you ever excused yourself for using triggers or a plugin because the mechanic is shit? No. Though look, I'll be honest, I can see people doing this and using it as an excuse. And you know what? For me personally, as long as you're not doing it for like world firsts and all that and for prog clears, cool. You know, if it makes it more fun or whatever, grand. But still, yeah. You know, it highly depends. Except this. Except that. If you're using that, fuck you. You're lazy. Have you ever used UI mods? No. I have thought about them though, but I haven't used them. It depends on how useful they are and what they're for, realistically, and if they have any benefit to me at all. Have you ever used a mod or plugin to assist in housing? No. But I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to that. If it comes to a bit of learning, I'm not opposed to it. Have you ever used Penumbra or text tools? No. Have you ever used Mare? No. I don't know what these are. What are these? I'm going to spend most of this just asking what are these. That's what I'm going to be doing. I've also just realized I was supposed to record this and I didn't. I have fucked up. Have you ever used Reshade or an equivalent tool? Yes. Yes, currently. Yes. I have used Reshade. I don't think that is a secret. You've caught me. You have caught me. Number redraws your character with a gear and mods that you don't have. You can change hair, eye color, etc. And Mare just shares that with others who have Mare so that you can see what other people look like. Oh no, I know what Mare is. I do actually know what Mare is. Someone has discussed this with me in the past when they were asking about me using mods. And then I had kindly told them I had really no interest in it. And they did not stop asking me for weeks. They continuously asked me for weeks. And I thought it was going to kill me. I was going to say, you better say yes on Reshade. You made a guide on it. I know. I am using Reshade. Don't you worry. I have used Reshade for almost every game I've ever played. And yet, for some reason, people still think it's a no-no when it's not. You can use Reshade. They don't care because you can get pre-shade. You can get pre-shades and a Reshade tool with NVIDIA's cards themselves. You can use them. Don't worry about it. If they ban you, they'd have to ban everyone who owns an NVIDIA card. I hate city taxes. Every year they're being difficult. I'm glad that I don't have to do taxes. Ireland's taxes are built into our wages. Our taxes get taken with our wages. They get tallied up. The only thing I have to do is at the end of the year, around February, is basically log into a government website, give them a heads up if I'm doing anything extra, and they will tell me if I'm owed money. Because there can be fuck-ups with jobs and such. And they'll also let me know if I actually owe a small bit of money because of a mess up here or there. Taxes in Ireland are great. If you're lazy and you hate doing taxes, move to Ireland. We make things very easy. I have no wages. They have access to my bank account. They can see my funds and they still say they won't automatically scratch it. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. If you're not doing any wages in Ireland, you're not earning any money, they don't care. They don't take tax off you. You're not earning money to do taxes. The reason they gave this time, your wages are too high. How does that make sense if you don't have wages? Have you ever used a posing tool? No. Unfortunately, I don't use mods. Have you ever installed some spicy mods? No, but I have seen some. Don't you worry. Have you ever visited Balmung Quicksand? What? No. Fuck is Balmung Quicksand? Have you ever roleplayed at Balmung Quicksand? No. Is that where all the sexy things happen? Where is Balmung Quicksand? Why have I never heard of Balmung Quicksand? Where is this mythical place? Do I want to go? While on Balmung, have you ever written certain codes in your bio? No. Clearly I haven't if I haven't done the rest, but now I'm more interested. Have you ever linked your not safe for work roleplay card or similar link in your bio? No. But I am not against seeing people's. Just saying. If you need someone to critique, I am here. Feel free. I'm only going to say this about taxes. I don't feel my interests are being represented in the US this administration. Well, they're probably not, and if I recall from what I know, the problem is with US is that even during your administration, it's not that administration, it's the previous administration, because it takes like 4 fucking years for all of their stuff to actually move into place. So that kind of makes things a bit more particularly weird. Half of your stuff is a very slow process. So I imagine that can make things a bit more difficult. But I don't know administration-wise, this wise or previous, how it's like for you. Even though my sister lives in Oklahoma. Balmung is the Goldshire Inn of Final Fantasy XIV. Okay then. Well, I know where I'm vacationing. Oh. Have you ever made a suggestive adventurer plate picture? I don't think so. Have I? Like, I don't think I've made any. Let's have a quick peruse. Where the fuck is my adventurer plate? And what's my one now? I wouldn't call that very suggestive. Unless the suggestion is that I am fucking amazing, in which case, maybe. But I'm assuming that, in reference to their question, that this is not it. So I guess we're going to have to table that for a moment. Have you ever made have you ever installed not safe for work mount or pet mods? When you say not safe for work mount or pet mods, do you mean like the Gimp mobile from Saints Row 3? Is that what they mean? Because I'm not against that. That would be hilarious. That is possibly my favorite vehicle in all of Saints Row 3 is the Gimpmobile. It's amazing. Technically not safe for work. Though, however, I am imagining that this just means mounts with dicks. Mounts with dicks and pets with tits, I'm assuming. I do kind of hope that this doesn't mean pets that you can play with. That might be weird. But you know, you do you. Have you ever gone to a spicy nightclub? Yes. Yes. By accident. I didn't know it was a spicy nightclub. It just happened to be one on my server. There was a random invite for people in Limsa. I went to go have a look. I sat around for a minute or two. Didn't seem that interesting, but I'm assuming it's because I didn't have any mods, so I didn't really know what was going on. But yes, technically I did. There was a lot of not safe for work chatter. It was all spicy. Have you ever participated in spicy services at a nightclub? No, I haven't participated. I merely wandered shyly. Quite shyly. That's actually a Fox excuse. The bureaucracy is designed to drag its feet so that they can shift the blame. That you know what? That makes sense. You are very bureaucratic by nature, and your overall systems are made bureaucratic by nature. So yeah. So you get an administration, everything they're doing is dragged by the heels, and then whoever's in after them gets fucking shitstormed for the previous bunch's shit decisions. That administration makes shit decisions, and then the next lot get blamed for those shit decisions. Now I know it isn't for all decisions, but it can make it quite difficult to shift blame. It would make it much easier for you to shift blame if you were coming out of power for a bit, and then you're entering back into power and shifting blame. But I am not a citizen, I do not live there, and it's not my politics, and I don't really care. I will, however, listen to my sister laugh about it for a couple of minutes. I'm fairly certain that the interests of the people are rarely, if ever, represented by any administration in any country, sadly. Yes, they are. And most of the time when you do go out of your way to vote for people who do have your interests, they are somehow swept to the side. Because I can tell you straight up, some people in Ireland are still a bit annoyed over our last election, which we all voted quite unanimously for a certain party, and that party was swept under the rug because they didn't have enough members. So the last two parties who fucked up our country decided they would become a happy little tag team, and they would do it, even though they were told to fuck off. So yeah, let's try and not keep it I don't do politics here. It's an escape from the real world. But yes, don't worry, I understand everyone's fucking annoyance towards geopolitical nature of our own areas. Anyways, yeah, I'm on Mattias on Crystal. Ah, okay then. Was that by nature? Was that on purpose? Did you do that on purpose? Have you ever fantasized? Well, actually, let's get this one out of the way. Have you ever made not safe for work G poses, animations, or videos? No, I have not. Have you ever fantasized by either your own character or a story character? No. Ooh. No. No. Yes. Maybe. Hold on. I think I might have. Oh Lord. It is taking me a moment to find this because I'm an idiot. I'm just wondering if a particular one counts. Where is it? It might take a moment because I have a day. I have no idea how far back this is. No. No. I'm sure I'll see the picture immediately. I'm sure I'll see the thumbnail. Maybe. Yeah. Does this count? Tell me if this counts. Fucking fuck off. Being a dick. Oh fuck it, we'll do it that way. Does this count?
Now then. You are?
I can be whoever you want me to be. Anything at all. A chair, perhaps. Shit, I'd settle for toilet.
No.
Does that counts? That counts? Oh, okay then. Right. Okay, that settles that one. Have you ever sold a mod or preset for real money? No. No, I don't believe in selling mods for money. Under any circumstances. Fuck you, Bethesda. Have you ever been GM jailed? No. Can you be? I didn't know if there was any fucking GMs. I didn't know if there was any boots on the ground GMs. It was on purpose, only to join a friend who was also on Matthias. I didn't find out about Balmog until after. And was it a win? Was it a win? Yes, yes, you can be. Okay, I didn't know they could do that. Now, question, is that for punishment or sexual pleasure? You know, I just have to ask. You know, is it business or pleasure? Have you ever been suspended or banned? I haven't, luckily. As of yet, anyway. Have you ever paid real money for guild? No, I don't think you fucking really need to. Seems to be quite easy to make guild. Have you ever paid real money for in-game services and Ultimate Carry? No, I'm too lazy. I will earn it myself. I don't have that much money. I'm a broke boy. Have you ever bragged about a clear you paid for? No, I haven't paid for a clear. Have you ever sold guild for real money? No. Have I given guild as services though? No, I don't think so. Have you ever given someone guild to buy a sub or something in the online store for you? No, actually, I haven't. I hadn't even thought about doing it. I'm lazy, realistically. Have you ever used a botting program? No, I have no intent to. I would rather do it myself. If I can't do it myself, it's not worth doing. I'm lazy like that. Have you ever used a speed hack? No. Please add a bonus point if you've hacked in PvP. No. No, I have not. I'm shit at PvP as it is without making myself look worse by having to hack in PvP and then still being shit. That would be rather embarrassing. And don't worry, I know that there are people out there who do that. And they're still shit at PvP, and they still get nowhere. It's to punish. But some people get pleasure from punishment, I know. The world is a beautiful shade of grey. Choice is the spice of life. Do you regularly post or comment in Tales from DF? No. What is Tales from DF? No, I do not regularly post or comment in Tales from DF, but I do need to know what DF is. Do you regularly post or comment in Shitpost 14? No, I actually don't need to be explained what that is. I can kind of guess. Have you ever farmed commendations by spamming guild heists? No, but now I know that's a thing. Thank you for passing on that information. If I ever need to speed through it, maybe I might need to do some maths, a couple of equations, but I'm, you know, I'm open to the idea. Have you ever become a mentor mainly for the crown icon? I am not a mentor. However, maybe I could be. Maybe I would. We don't know this. I'm not sure what Tales from DF is. Obviously a subreddit, but not familiar with it. Obviously it's a subreddit. I might have a gander at that off stream. I won't be doing that on stream. I don't think that would go down too well. Have you ever early pulled an S rank? Yes! Not on purpose. I wasn't a part of a train. I just accidentally pulled an S rank and didn't realise what I was pulling. and a few people got a bit annoyed at me. They got their kill, but not as many people as they would have wanted to be there were there. I was new. I was a bouncing baby boy of innocence at the time. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what an S rank was. Have you ever pulled a boss while a sprout is watching a cutscene? No. I was a sprout for long enough. I will never pull a boss early. As a tank, I will fucking sit there. And I don't care who's there with me. Is it a form of moral high ground? No. I couldn't care less if you do. It is not my call to make. But because people were so kind to me when I began, I will always stand back and wait. It's me giving back. I would like people to enjoy their cutscenes and enjoy the mechanics of the bosses. Have you ever told a sprout misleading info for memes? Example, run away with the stack marker. No. 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 No, I don't think I have, actually. I haven't. I know I've done it in... No, actually, I've done it in World of Warcraft. Let's say, have I done it in ESO? I haven't. I haven't done it in Guild Wars because I'm not good enough at Guild Wars. Have you ever instantly left a mentor roulette because it was an extreme trial? I'm not a mentor. I am too new for you. Have you ever flamed a sprout? Now, that depends. Have I ever flamed a sprout for learning the game? No. Have I ever been overly rude? No. Have I ever just blatantly given out to a sprout? No. Have I talked shit to a sprout that I was helping that didn't just say no to the help, but told me to fuck off? That I didn't know what I was talking about and they were doing fantastic. And that if anything, I should take my own advice and start improving myself to play better. Yes, I have. This was a tank who wasn't tanking. They didn't turn on their threat. They weren't AoEing. They weren't mitigating damage. They were running in pretending they were a DPS. They were running ahead of the team as far as they could go while we were still taking out ads, and they were getting fucking splattered. And while we tried to help them through the situation to make it quicker and easier, they told us to go fuck ourselves. So we flamed them for a couple of minutes, and then we watched them run off to aggro packs and watched them die a couple of times until we were in a position to kick them. Does that count as flaming? I did that, pulled the boss while a sprout was in a cutscene. See, it happens, you can't get away from it. Are they really even any trolls or Final Fantasy XIV? I've only ever seen good folk so far. Very few. Very few. They were assholes. Every game has their assholes. But Final Fantasy XIV... Final Fantasy XIV has really... Now, it has really shit reporting mechanics for reporting players, but it has very good report systems. People do actually check them out. There are people on the other side looking at reports. So, it's very easy to get banned or suspended for being a dickhead. It's just quite difficult to report someone at times because the system is buried in systems. It's a joke at times. It should be more readily accessible, but most people are nice. It doesn't mean you're not going to find your shit-covered cold piece in a fucking canyon of diamonds. It's there. Yes, there are trolls. I am one of them, but I'm a nice troll. But there are some less nice trolls. So yes, so that still counts as flaming. Do you enjoy playing a tank or healer because the party's life is in your hands? Maniacal laughter in the background. Yes, I love that I'm the person who gets to kind of control the party a bit. But I don't tank or heal for that base. I like that I have the extra bit of power on the side, but I like small queue times, and I just like the tank because, well, tanking's easier in Final Fantasy XIV in a lot of games, but I just like it at times. It's enjoyable. And that's not to say that tanking is easy, it's just, for me, it's nice. I like that. I like to do it, even if it does put a bit of power in my hands at times. Final Fantasy XIV community really does try to be nice and helpful though. They do. The whole Sprout initiative is really, it's heartwarming. Have you ever killed someone by rescuing or shirking them? Yes, by accident. Before I had my UI set up as we do now, before I had all of this in an amenable way, in a way I could reach, and I didn't have my hotbar set up or keybinds proper, I did accidentally shirk a healer. Shirked a healer and they got one-shotted. It was unfortunate. I wiped the party. That is all I'm going to talk about on that matter. I still think about it in my sleep every now and again, and every time I wake up in a cold, cold sweat. Have you ever emoted on someone's corpse? Yes. I would like to bring it back to this one for the flaming. The guy was a dick. We did emote. Have you ever spammed nice job or hello maliciously in PvP? No. I forget how to emote in PvP. I forget how to bring it up. I tend to forget where the emotes are in PvP, so I don't actually emote a lot in PvP. It's my fault. I should learn better. But, you know, it happens. You have 12 button mouses. Your hotbars give it away. So does my first ever Final Fantasy XIV UI video. You can't, I probably can't get it up. Fair enough, there we are. I have an MMO mouse, it has 12 buttons. It does indeed. It also has a nice handy little control button over here on the side, so I can do control with my finger rather than on the keyboard. Done with proving I'm proof. I'm back now, hello. Done with proving I'm poor. Welcome back, Poyo. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'll be honest, I never saw that video. How dare you? How dare you? It was my first video and it's kind of shite. It's really shite. Badly put together. I could do it better now, but it's already there. I'm not fixing it. Have you ever win traded in PvP? No, I don't really see much reason to. It takes the fun out of me doing PvP. I'm sure people prefer the idea of getting the commendations and all that, and they're happy to pay for it, but I'm too lazy. I'll earn it over time. Final Fantasy for me is a long game. It's a long con. I want to get as much time out of it as possible. If I start spending money to get my way through things much quicker, then I'll have earned nothing, and it'll ruin the fun for me, overall. Have you ever simmed a mechanic using the sim website or a similar external tool? No, I do know of these though. They do exist. I have seen people use them. I have heard of people using them. I don't. I've had no reason to use them just yet. I haven't been doing any form of progression. I have just finished Endwalker. Let me be the innocent baby boy learning things as I go. Have you ever became a regular chatter in a large raid-centric 14 Discord server? Balance. No, I am in the Balance Discord. But I'm not a regular chatter. I don't actually use the Balance Discord all that much. In fact, I have it muted. There is a lot of pings a day. Have you ever made fun of someone in a large raid-centric 14 Discord server due to a PF interaction? No. Have you ever world visited to talk smack to someone after a DF interaction? No, I haven't. But if it was the younger me, I would. Have you ever griefed in a duty to get back at someone that has annoyed you? Yes, again, I'm going to bring it back up here to the Sprout, who was an asshole. They were being unsproutly. I still hold a grudge against them. Have you ever vote-kicked someone in DF for no good reason? No. Have you ever kicked someone from your party finder because your friend suddenly wanted to join? No, but I do want to preference this for the future, that if I have to come back for this, it might be a yes. It depends if I'm setting up the party finder. I'm not a pariah. I am not 100% pure to heart. I will use streamer privilege if it comes to it, don't you worry. I can be the dickhead you yearn for. I get so many watch this notifications on my phone since I subscribed to his channel. His face is everywhere. Is it mine? Is it my face? Is it my beautiful, sexy face? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my face needs to be everywhere. Oh, DF, Duty Finder. That makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. It still stands. No. I still haven't. That's all good. Have you ever disbanded your party finder because you didn't want to kick one person but still wanted them to leave? No. Actually, I haven't. I am shy enough that this is something I could potentially have done. But I haven't. Have you ever fully watched a Final Fantasy XIV drama video on YouTube that is over 30 minutes long, or watched a long stream about drama? Yes, Zeno. Yes. Yes, I have. God damn it. I've been caught. I wanted to be a quiet chatter. Have you ever made a 14 drama video? No, I haven't. It's not my thing. I'm not on the uptake enough. I prefer fun videos and funny skits and guides. Have you ever used the 2B panties in a glam for an extended period of time? No, but I have put them on and stared at them for a little bit. Does that count? What does an extended period of time count? And oh wait, no, panties in a glam. No, I haven't. Not in a glam. But I have worn them on myself and my olds. But just by checking out people's stuff. You say no, but you clicked yes. Did I? What did I click yes on? Oh no, I haven't. Thank you. I didn't mean to click yes. No, I have not made one. Anyway, back to where we were. Have you ever had the Limsa Aetheryte as your main AFK spot? Yes. 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 The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. I don't even need to fully go through the loading screen to prove this. I'm already fucking here, as well as it's saying in the notification. But there you are. My main AFK spot. This is where I log in. This is where I log out. This is where I sit. This is where I do all the things. This is where I do many things. Hello, people. It's where most people are. It's the only reason to come back here. Everyone is in Limsa on the Cerberus server. So how can I not have my place put here? Oh, dinner time. Let me know what score you had. Already know it's going to be lower than mine. I'll let you know, Poyo. I'll also let you know when the stream is done. I'll be popping into Discord after. That's if anyone's actually there tonight. So you hang out at the cursed bench. Of course I do. Of course I hang out at the cursed bench. Have you ever named your character after your favorite anime character? No. In fact, my character is named after a World of Warcraft character. I'm sorry. Traitorous, I know. Have you ever bought one of the statues just for the emote, or purchased the emote separately from another player? What's the emote? What's the emote? Is it an emote I'm supposed to have? Where do I get this emote from? Every server's Limsa has the cursed bench. Yes, it does. And there's always people there. Name my character after my first D&D character. I named my first... Actually, my character is in itself is actually named after my WoW. The whole thing. So obviously Rathian is the current prince of the Black Dragonflight. He is a dragon from WoW. And Dragonmorn is my first main character, or my first main tune from World of Warcraft. That is my hunter. I called him Dragonmorn. Dragonmorn is now a staple in the characters that I make. And so is Rathian. That does see a couple of changes every now and again, because I'm not always the first person to put Rathian in. Sometimes it's Rathirian, sometimes it's Rathian. Sometimes it's Raytheon. A lot of changes, but they're there. Omega statue and Zodiac Highland statue come with exclusive emotes, but the statues are well over $300. The Omega statue and the Zodiac and Hydaelyn statues come with exclusive emotes, but the statues are well over $300. Holy shit, what are the emotes? I want to know the emotes. Shit, DM them to me even. I might want to look at those. I haven't dropped money yet. I have to drop money at some point. Maybe it's now. Have you ever been addicted to Fantasia? No. I don't have the money to be addicted to Fantasia. If I did, I would be, believe me. Have you ever intentionally Q-sniped a streamer? No. I fucking can't be arsed for that shite. I have my own things to be doing. Have you ever prog-lied in Party Finder or assisted someone into a Party Finder they should probably not be in? No. Could I? Eventually, yes, I might be a person who would do that, but at the moment I have not. Have you ever won the mount in an extreme farm party and then instantly left? No. Would I leave? I don't think so. It highly depends. Depends how long we've been there and how long we've been doing it for. Have you AFK'd through the majority of a duty without being kicked, without good reason? Yes. Oh, the glorious, glorious days of the main scenario. Oh, you'd queue, you'd hit follow, and you just let the rest of them destroy the place. Oh. Oh, I have done it, don't you worry. Oh, the XP was beautiful. I loved every moment of it. Have you ever intentionally failed a mechanic so you either don't have to do it again or get an easier position to play? No, I haven't. I've not done that. Have you ever needed on loot you didn't actually need? Does for glam count? Does glam count? I didn't really need it. So yeah, I did. I think that counts. Have you ever forgot or / couldn't be bothered to cap tombstones during the height of prog in a static? No, I haven't. Have you ever showed up to prog without melds or consumables? No. Have you often typed switch emotes in-game chat? No. Yes, I've typed in lol. I've done that. I've done that. Have you ever participated in a death roll gamba? Gambling Gil, whoever rolls one first loses. No, I haven't. I haven't at all. Have you ever caused a static to implode? No, I don't think I have. Not by means of being there. Maybe comments outside, maybe, but I don't think so. I'm usually quite a nice person. I can't imagine I've done such a thing. Have you ever blacklisted someone because they were bad at the game? Yes. Yes. I want to bring it back to that Sprout comment earlier. The one about flaming. You're here somewhere. There we are. Yeah, that. They were blacklisted. Don't you fucking worry. They were blacklisted. Have you ever stopped playing with a friend because they were bad at the game? No. I play with my friends for fun, not for their ability to play the games. Not to mention, all my friends are better at this than I am. Do you have a list or spreadsheet of people to avoid? No! Where would I find the time? Who finds the time to do spreadsheets for people they don't like? Blacklist them and move on with your life. If they're a really shitty person, pass it on to your friends. Why are you doing a spreadsheet? Have you ever fake disconnected from a duty? No. No. I've done it in other MMOs. I haven't done it in 14 though. Yeah, in 14 specifically, no, I haven't. I have probably done it outside. Did you lie at any point in this survey? No. No, I have not. Against my better judgment and the appeal and the purity of myself at heart, I have not. Ooh. Oi, oi. How we doing? How's your day going, Troll? I gave a cross my car. It's fine. Just a heads up. It happened. Well, the answer should be no. You blacklisted them because they were an asshat, not for any other reasons. Yeah, I haven't blacklisted them on the basis of being bad at the game. No, actually, no, technically, yes, I did. They were bad at the game. They were trolling, they were being dickheads, but they were bad at the game. So I blacklisted them on that basis. Oh, shit. Fucking stop trying to show my email, dick. Well, it's not my email. It's a fucking different email, but it's an email. If you would like to complete the following section, go ahead. it is optional. I will do it for the crack. When did you first start playing? Shadowbringers is when I started. What type of player would you personally consider yourself? Midcore. I don't think I'm semi-hardcore. Does me looking to try and get every achievement and trying to do the ins and outs of everything count as midcore, semi-hardcore? Like I like the idea. A hardcore player is someone who not only tries to participate in all the end game content to a high level, but they also consume a lot of content to do with the game outside of the game. Obviously, I consume a lot of content outside the game. Does that make me hardcore? Like, obviously I'm not hardcore, but would it make me semi-hardcore? Semi-hardcore. We'll go semi-hardcore then. Which type of content would you rate as your number one motivator for keeping you playing the game? Ooh, very good question. Ooh. Can I click all these, or is it just one? Oh, it's only one. Roleplay. Other. Story content, as well as PvP, raiding, and just general fun all round. Hashtag spicy. Yeah, I think that settles that, doesn't it? What do you mainly play on? PC player? That I am. Is there any feedback you would like to give about the test? It would be really handy if you could add links so I could research some of these topics further for educational purposes. Yeah, I think that settles that. Trying to get every achievement as a semi-hardcore at least. Yeah, that's what I figured. So everything was going fine on my PC, and then the middle fan of the GPU started making a noise, like it was grinding off something. Then I contacted Amazon, and I'm returning the GPU on Monday. Wow, so it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. You could probably take the GPU out of your stream PC and put it into it. Or even just take the GPU out of your current PC and put it into it. If the PC you're using currently is the rest of the components aren't as strong as the actual PC you've just gotten. So you could just swap the GPUs for the time being. And if it's an AMD GPU you're getting, and I know it's an AMD GPU you're using, well then you're grand. Just a quick DDU uninstall before you put in the new graphics card, and bang, away you go. Hardcore is like consistently savage and ultimate all the time. Yeah, which I won't be doing. I play MMOs for all the other things. I like the solo aspect a lot more than the team aspect. Not that I wouldn't do team aspects. What level's your Blue Mage? 41. I could, but that Asus motherboard has a bitch of a lock on it. You don't need to use the... Oh, they all have a bitch of a lock on them. I wouldn't worry. They're made to be sturdy on purpose. Especially the Asus ones. Okay, so what did I get? What have we gotten? Oh, it's not going to tell me. Submit. Alright, we're ready to see the score. What have I gotten? So, 14 out of 16 points. So this is just going over everything. Have you ever shamed someone for low DPS to their face? Non-constructively. Oh, I didn't click no. I clicked yes by accident. God damn it. Have you ever chatted your co-healer? Yeah, no, okay. That was on purpose. That was on purpose. Have you ever used reshader or an equivalent tool? Correct answer, no. That fucking... It comes with your GPU now. That doesn't matter anymore. You have Nvidia's filter tool, which now does the same thing. Have you ever gone to a spicy nightclub? Yes. You ever fantasize about either your own character? Yes. Alright, let's go on down. Obviously, they're mostly no's. Thank you for taking 0 points. Is it not giving me a score? Is there no score? Or is that just it? So, total points of 83 out of 100 is my score. Final score pending. So I am 83 out of 100% pure. So what's the other 20 fucking percent? Is it a scaly demon that they just don't want around? Ah, look, at the end of the day, this was fun. I thought I was going to get more of a bollocking than I did, but we didn't. But here we are. I'm a fucking angel. To a degree. I'm an angel who wears tight leather pants. That's what I am now. Sexy and well kept. I also didn't record any of this, which I intended of doing. I didn't record a goddamn thing. You're either pure or you're not. Steve, you are unpure. How dare you? How dare you? You're lucky I said no to most of the things for shame. But god damn it, if I was less pure than I am, I would shame you for that comment. How dare you? Lads, you're treating it like I'm naked in the street. What are we doing here? But yeah, there's a purity test. To be fair, he's on mod. I don't think it warns them as quick. Not to mention, Eustanis is usually the one who's the first on the trigger to stop spam. He knows the rules. He just knows how it works. And he's right. It is shameful. How could I? It was intentional. 'Twas the walk of shame. My new motherboard was super easy to get that card out. Also, it's the old motherboard that's a bitch. And as far as I know, VIP and mods are exempt from the auto spam protection. They are. Let's beef up your Blue Mage. Gotta get leg day in. Oh, fucking hell yeah. Let's do that. Might need you to run me through how to actually get to Oceania. I'm pretty sure I do it from outside the login screen, don't I? Let's put on my Blue Mage for now. I feel sickened I'm going back to Destiny. I'm sickened that I enjoy the Final Shape expansion. If I do stream tomorrow night, which I highly doubt, I highly doubt, I have so many things to do. I have to give my car a look over as well as clean the house and clean it up a bit. I also want to turn that last segment into an actual video, which I'm gutted I didn't record it, which means I'll have to do it from the fucking stream itself. Which means I can't be as funky as I wanted it to be, but fuck it. Bismarck. And yes, outside the login screen. It is really good. I like it. I might even play it later. I'll see what I'm doing. I want to do a couple of Final Fantasy things. I do want to finish off Persona 3 though. That's why I don't want tonight's stream to be overly long. I want to spend some time in the Discord. And chat and do things. Log out. Bun dun 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 dun. You said Bismarck, didn't you? Oh yeah, shite. I did that wrong. Oh, I did that wrong. You have to go to your character. Yeah, no, I forgot that. That was my fault. I'm green. I'm not that green. There we go. Visit another world server. Or data center, isn't it? Yes, be disappointed in Steve, the unpure. Whole lot of an attack coming here. Your character is traveling between data centers. Please wait until they have reached their destination. Estimated travel time is a minute. Right, so while that's traveling, I'm going to go take a piss. I will be back momentarily. Oh, I'm back. The music choice itself is actually from Pretzel. There we go. Pretzel Rocks, mainly. There we go. It's for streaming and content creation. So it's a playlist you can kind of use when you're on stream, because a lot of it is non-DC or DMCA music, and there's also a YouTube filter as well, because YouTube obviously has a bit more. It is free to use. You can subscribe for it. I am not subscribed. It also comes with a... You can use it in browser, or you can use it as a desktop app. If you have a Stream Deck as well, it also comes with Stream Deck integration, which is handy. Like so. So that's useful. I decided to use it because of the Spotify game playlist I used. It turned out to have mostly copyrighted music. Oh, definitely look into it. It's handy. There's a lot of music on it. I just have it on shuffle. Well, I have... It's decided itself. Bum, da, da, dum, da, da, dum. fucking nobody here. Wow. Wow, that is... See what I mean by dead. Oh, you penny. Oh yeah, so as well, to get where we're going, might as well stay in a party for a second. Obviously, I know the method usually requires you not to be in a party, but... Perfect. Right, so you are as knowledgeable about this as Poyo is. So I will let you take the lead, because you know what you're doing, I don't. I'm merely here to siphon XP from your soul. Is mostly what I'm here for. I like that jacket. I would actually use that jacket for my Blue Mage. When it comes to it. But I need some levels. I will need to deal with my tombstones at some point. Tombstones at some point as well. Pointed from the Emelian's custom deliveries. There's also the long coat. The long coat you can get from the tombstones. But yeah, for custom deliveries, I might look into that after when I'm doing the crafting. I wouldn't mind grabbing it. I don't know if it's going to drag me along with you, so you might have to tell me where you're going. Oh, thank God. It does. Because I've noticed the... Oh, yes, for me and Poyo weren't in the party. That's why. The ping's not that bad. Real gangsters only use the Noctis cosplay. I have the Noctis cosplay. Not just Noctis, I also have fucking Squalls and Clouds. Right. I am supposed to be out of a party for this, aren't I? Don't target the Earth sprites. They have range. Okay. And yes. It's been a couple of months since I've been here. Okay, firing. I should eat some food. Final Fantasy XV had some of the best fishing I've ever seen. Too bad about the rest of the game. Yeah, it is too bad about the rest of the game. I did like the whole food situation and everything. I like the open world kind of style to a degree. But it is a shame about the rest of the game. Who knows, maybe they'll give it another try. Could I just acorn sleep? Oh, I'd miss, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'd just miss, so there's nothing I could do about it. It was okay, but it could have been so much more. It could have been so much more. It's still... I still haven't finished it. And having to watch a movie before playing the game was a bad idea. Yeah, and then the subsequent movies throughout the fucking game. Also wouldn't have been fucking helpful. It is hurting my soul that I'm missing everything. Oh, and the small anime episodes on the tube. Now, I did find it weird that a lot of the contexture and everything for the game was spread across either the DLCs or fucking other content, which confused the shit out of me. Like, if it's not within the game itself, what's the fucking point? Like, granted, it's not like it's the only game that did it. Like, there are a unmerciful amount of games and such that you do require going off onto other things. Sprite has range. Okay, so the ping is a couple of seconds. Halo 5, baby. I'm also thinking of fucking World of Warcraft as another. You have to get the context of that outside it. Resident Evil. The whole context is outside that as well. Hack. Read the books, watch the web series. Kingdom Hearts. You needed to spread yourself across fucking consoles if you wanted to know. Oh, I have become error. My own fault. I wasn't paying attention to you, Penny. But at least the collections fixed that. To a degree. I wouldn't mind picking up the Steam versions, but I can't justify myself going off and rebuying them. Again. Especially when I have most of them on the Epic Store. But I feel better having them on Steam. It just feels safer. No, why have I got surecasts? Oh, that should be over here. Where I have transfusion. You're just staring it down. I almost would, but a new Shin Megami Tensei game just dropped. And I'm resisting the urge to buy it. You save yourself time and get it for cheaper on the Switch. You know, it being a Switch game and all. Fuck that. Yeah, look, it's on my wish list, alright? I understand. I was going to get it in the Switch as well. But I want to beat Persona 3 first. If I can beat Persona 3 first, I can work from there. My Switch hasn't been on in years. Mine's still in this box since I moved. Oh, I fucking actually hit that. I've been emulating every game they run better on PC. I've yet to emulate any of the Switch games. Thinking I have the Switch for when I actually go somewhere. Which is a shame because I went to the fucking family-in-law's house for the night and I set it on the drive. I was like, why didn't I just bring my fucking Switch? And then I was like, you know what? I'd actually feel bad if I got to the house and I sat down and whipped out a Switch. It just seemed like a dick move. And it's not like I could use it on the drive. It would be pretty shitty. It would be. It's like, cool, thanks for letting me into your home. I brought your daughter with me. I hear we're going to have a lovely meal. But I've got my Switch and I've got a couple of levels to grind here in Violet and Scarlet, if you don't mind. New DLC dropped. I want to try it out. Jesus, this is Even without the rest of XP, this is clearing some levels. This is genuinely clearing some levels. Excuse me, sir. I need that socket for my Switch. Think when you hit 60, we'll try going to Tempest. Hey, if it means I don't have to go ahead and buy tombstone gear and I can keep my fucking tombstones for later, happily. I have no problem with that. I'm just wondering how long before my hit leads it to me being unable to even grow aggro. Okay, the XP has dropped quite a bit. As expected, I guess. It hasn't actually dropped a bit, it's just the fact that I have a much bigger bear to get through. I forgot that 50 has a huge fucking jump in the XP need. Excuse me, sir, do you mind if I grab that socket real quick for my Switch? And also, what's the Wi-Fi password? My cat has come to say hello. Claws, buddy. Claws. Down. You can't be looking for food. You have food. You have been fed. Stop trying to get into my fucking wardrobe. What are you doing? I have a sneaking suspicion my cat's going to try and be a dick. It feels like dick behavior. What has the quickest cast time? Oops. Oh, did you kill it before I hit it? I didn't even notice. Chunk. Yeah, 78,000 XP. Yeah, so even for as far as power leveling goes, this could take a while. I was expecting the ping to be a lot worse. I'm going to be honest. But this is going a lot smoother than I expected. Managed to get a chain of 5. Nice. How have I never noticed that the chain bonus is literally... It's not set per kill, it's set from the first kill and that's it. How have I never noticed that? I'm trying to figure out if there's an area around here with a lot more we're all pulled together a bit more. No, you're an earth elemental. Where am I in the map? I think I might have died. I'm not quite sure. I think I might have died. Good games, well played. My own fault, I should have been paying more fucking attention. We tried. We tried. I can only hold myself accountable for this. Look, it's for a good cause. Oh, you've no... I want to hit the Earth Sprite. You've no idea. No idea the willpower I'm exerting by not. I'd have a better chance if I actually walked around things rather than staring them in the fucking face. XP and all is different for Blue Mages, isn't it? Like, it does work differently for them. Like, you don't get the same XP earnings as you would on, say, a Paladin or that. I'm saying that because I haven't checked it or looked. Oh, this was actually a really good run. Oh, chain 2. Oh, I thought we were on chain 1. Oh, maybe the last one ran out then. I was wrong. Oh, it's a leech. Oh, I thought it was something else. Fuck were those noises? Sounded like something was popping next to me. There is something popping next to me. Am I cat being a dick somewhere and I don't realise? No, probably not. I'm starting to make myself really, really paranoid there. This is the neighbours, maybe. How am I too far away? Couldn't be that far. Oh shit, did I get ahead of myself? I did get ahead of myself, didn't I? I might have decided to go a different way to adult supervision. I am sorry. Turtles. Oh. I didn't realize you went to the turtles. You're not turtles. You're not turtles at all. Oh, okay, now I get to see the ping in action. Now I get to see the ping. Okay, so with the halfway mark. We have reached 55. Actually, you know what would really fucking help? If I was being intelligent. If I also remembered my keybinds, that would also help. Remembering my keybinds would fucking help. And for some reason, I don't. By the way, fuck all printers. Oh no, all printers are shit. But why fuck all them? Why, what happened? What'd your printer do? Bear with me while my brain tries to conceptualize what the fuck it's... Oh, I can't! Yeah, I'm on the Oceania server, aren't I? Why would I be looking for my fucking... my grand company if I'm not... Not my grand company, my free company if I'm literally on a different server. They all suck. All the printers suck. Why? What happened? What did it do? Were you trying to photocopy a fucking picture of your dick and it just did not give the quality you were hoping for? Were you going back in time, sending nudes? Dude, I printed up return labels from my phone, blurry text all over the place. Oh, you printed them from your phone. Are you sure then it's not the phone is the problem? Because that's a different PNG quality. When I connect the printer to my PC and it's crystal clear, it should be roughly the same. Yeah, but it probably depends on the download size. Though yeah, I agree, it should be roughly the fucking same. It shouldn't have mattered either way. Jesus, we used to send fucking desktop wallpapers from our PCs to our fucking phones and they were perfect clarity. Yes, you go down hard, faux bad. I'm having to get a full fucking cast bar off from my mount just for coming off it. The good old days. I still have them on my phone. I still have a lot of those wallpapers sitting on my phone. Yeah, Torgin's a good boy. I don't know anyone else I could join for Blue Mage. Yes, you do. I'm not against it. I'm never against anything. Oh god, my eyes. I still have an email full of Bebo pictures in case I need them. I never got mine. I never went looking for them. I don't know if I was supposed to or not. I just left it like all things should and just left it die on its own. Take my images with it. Yeah, I did hear alright that you had to request them. At the moment I don't. Just didn't know if anyone in your community wanted to join the XP farm. I think there's anyone even fucking online. I'm sure there are. No, I don't think so. No. No, I don't think so on my end either. Wasn't even something I thought about. Don't know if anyone even fucking needs Blue Mage XP. Was it a difficult process having to request your old Bebo pics? That's what now for us, like 20 fucking years ago? That's a long fucking time. I am happy with the amount of rock salt I'm getting, I'm going to be honest. I will need these in the future. I'm heading towards the fish in the distance. Oh, it's a fate. Oh, there's a fate next to us. I'll just skip the fate. About to ding 56. Jesus, this could be a grueling grind even with a friend doing it for you. You really do need to put some time. Like, obviously you can fucking level it in a day with no problem, clearly, but you still have to put time aside. No. I tried to cancel it. I didn't think you were close enough. Apparently the ping is good enough that I can slide from half a bar. I could genuinely slide cast from half a bar. That's incredible. That's a superpower. I gotta test that. Fucking, I'm in range. Yeah. Oh, okay, just over half a bar. E rank. Try and position myself so I don't accidentally take out that mark. Fucking hardly another markup, is there? Wait, there is no. Fucking Markageddon up in here. Sound for helping me with this as well, Penny. Alright, I would have just left this for ages. Alright, we'll go back down to ravine. You're below the recommended level for this fate. Your contribution will not be weighed as heavily. Yeah, no, take your time. Take your time, Penny. Gives me a quick. It gives me a moment to have a quick bite. Yuki Yuki. Okay, while you're taking it, I still want more food. It's one of those days. It's a lazy, lazy day. This is about where I'm just going to continuously eat. That's how I'm set up right now. That sounds like an absolute ball ache. And that sounds like an absolute ball ache. Yeah, we could try Tempest. I don't see why not. It's not like... As long as I get the aggro off on him. It would exactly be a pain in the tits. It's like... It would be like running down the stairs, holding a mug in your hand, and just one fateful slip hits the top of the mug. Be a pain in the tit. So I'm glad all my stuff is specifically for a work laptop and I don't have to do anything with it. I do it at work, I leave it there. Fuck 'em. I don't do it at home. It's not part of my job description. Are we going underwater or above water? I'm an idiot. We're in Tempest. What am I talking about? It is literally just underwater. Technically. Feels like a millennia since I was down here. Although technically I was down here last week. Sometimes glamour calls and you have to go and see what pieces you haven't picked up. Alright, so I'll start left. There you go, pack muled. I am still hitting them a bit, if it helps. They're mostly misses, but I'm still hitting them to a degree. Oh, that leveled me alright. 133,000, 160,000, 165,000. Yeah, no, I would say that works, yeah. That is a double. So I'll start right to left. Oh, okay, or left. You mark him, I'll shoot him. Wee-woo. I'm now resorting to saying noises to myself. Dunce, dunce. Marks mean nothing if we're not in a party, so just better to go left to right. I was reading. Oh, yeah, I didn't get a score from you. 83. Technically, it should have been 85. Apparently, I forgot to. I hit yes on one or two things by accident and didn't realize. Sorry, Benny. I was too busy reading the chat on you and I didn't realize what was happening. Higher than you thought? What do you mean higher than you thought? Should have been exactly what you thought. Hurt my pride. What did you get, Poyo? What did you get? Thank you, Poyo. Did you say it was Tuesday you have your PC back? You didn't actually tell me what you meant by you not having it. It's Tuesday you're building it. What about your current one? You made it sound like you were fucking... It was going to be gone away for the weekend. Or you didn't have it. At my apartment, someone's coming on Monday morning for boiler maintenance. We'll stop at my friend on the Tuesday on the way back to build the PC. Oh, you made it sound like you were fucking handing away your PC today and you weren't seeing it till Tuesday. That's a mark. Oh, yeah. I've waited patiently. It's in my basement currently. Maybe I should have brought the rest too so I can use it. Oh, okay, so that's why you couldn't use it, because it's in bids. No, I think that's an A rank, isn't it? I don't think that's the S rank mark. I'm not very good with the rank marks. I haven't paid too much attention to them yet. I'll show you the result on Tuesday. Do! I would really, really like to know. And hopefully you can use it Tuesday evening. And then we can test it out. Food. You are a tank, but clearly... look, I can swap. Yeah. Now we should be able to clear it. It's from Pretzel Rock, so I'm not quite sure myself. It's been a long time since I used them. It's mostly all random. It's a very, very heavy mix. Jesus, the amount of fucking AoEs. This is clearly going to take a moment. Okay, now I'm starting to feel the ping a small bit. It's possible, but it's going to take us a moment. Thing is, I probably could have gone healer and we would have made it a bit more of a cakewalk. It would have been much slower, but... This is going to take a while. If we're getting somewhere, I think that's what counts in this. It's somewhere. Oh, shit. Damn it. Fucking done it right there, you bull. Just back and forth and back and forth. Ah, fuck. Hit me. You a bastard. I wish I had the timer for how long this is taking. Just so I could keep up on it a small bit. Is that the negative zone? It might as fucking well be. It is negatively affecting my emotions. It's a good test, though. As in negative DPS? How dare you? How dare you? It looks like you're healing the boss. Fucking dickhead. Fair enough. You have hurt my feelings, sir. I will have to put down my Nintendo Switch to cope with the emotions that you have wrought upon me. Hey, there we are. A couple of tombstones and everything to go with that. I think I just felt my light flash before my eyes. Oh. Good job. Well done. Okay, shake doesn't exist. I need to start putting emotes on my bar. Hey man, back in WoW I got bitched at in Dungeon Finder group for not dual wielding on my enchantment shaman. We're dual wielding on an enhancement shaman? What were you using? Because most of your enhancements go to like your offhands and such. Oh sweet, level 58. That guy was right. I should have been. My DPS was shit at two-hander for item level. He wasn't wrong. You weren't wrong. Oh, god damn it, they do ranged. I forgot. I was still mentally focusing on the fucking on the hunt mark. After that, my DPS increased. Why were you dual wielding? Or why were you fucking two-handing? I mean, an enhancement shaman of all fucking characters. Also lost aggro on. So when they're in a small group like that, pull them both, I'll pick them up. Oh, okay. What am I meant to read skill? I was there to party. Did you party though? Did you feel like you partied hardy? Did you partake in the Partius Maximus? All the time? Yeah, what I'll aim to do is I'll aim to pull them through you. I learned a lot. We all learned a lot in Kata. Kata made adults of us all. Bad breath had no effect. How dare you? It had an effect. That's going to last. That's going to last on their conscience for the rest of their lives. Okay, so I'm going to pull through you. That guy could not give a fuck. asshole pruner. And again, I keep getting picked off at points where I'm like looking at things because I'm like, oh, well, I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just hitting them and walking away. So I can look at other things. I think it's because I got close. Aggro kind of disappears a small bit when there's when you have a party member who is at vastly lower level. I need less threat to take their attention. Yeah, my own fault. I was looking at tooltips. Nice, good. Mouse over death. I have been running back. And I will be making sure I'm doing it. It was my own fault. I got really cocky because everything was going really well and I wasn't thinking about it. I was being an idiot. Because I'm literally trying to keep them at distance. Oh shit, did I fuck that up? I didn't. Not helping, but I can pretend I am. Oh, 59. One more and we hit 60. You don't have my aggro. Why are you still chasing me? Fucking horse shit. I forgot how Mind Blast works. No way you're in range. The fucking hell you still were. Boom, 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 boom. One percent off 60. There we go, 60. And I think I'm going to leave that there. If I have to stand behind watching you murder things for me for any longer, I might lose my mind and my pride. Thank you very, very much for the help. I appreciate that. It's 20 extra levels. I'll probably carry this on the next day. I'm not going jumping straight into Vale. So a break. Basically, yeah. But no, I'm going to end stream as well, I think. I'm going to leave there. I don't want to do a short one. I'm going to go sort out my clothes and then hop into Discord. Is what I think I'm going to do. We can do 60 to 17 at a time. I have no problem. I will happily take any help I can get. But for the moment, I need a break for a little bit. It is tuckering me out. Yeah, I want to grab a bite to eat. I need to do my clothes and that. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks for the help, Penny. I really appreciate it. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll see what's happening in the Discord and that, and I'll drop you a message. I'll join you in Discord a bit later just to chit chat while I work on other things. Yeah, no worries at all. That works for me because chit chatting is what I'll be doing. Yeah, I shall talk to you all after. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna end that there. Have a good one, Penny. I will be back to. I'm making no promises about tomorrow. Technically, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but anything can happen in the evening. I might have a lot of extra time. Otherwise, I'll be back Sunday. Today is Saturday, isn't it? So I won't be back Sunday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah, so I'll be back Monday. I want to do the final shape. I want to finish off that. I want to finish off the campaign and that. If I do pop on tomorrow, it'll probably be Final Fantasy, to be fair. But yeah, otherwise, I'm out. I shall talk to you all after. Have a good one.